So Neo, this is like your third or fourth film, something like that, and you've gone from a lot of dance pictures to $100 million blockbuster, and all out assault on the senses. And it's a long way from Stomp the Yard, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Was there any pressure on making an impression when you're working with talent of this caliber? Aaron Eckhart and Michelle Rodriguez, Neil Moritz.
To say the least. Yeah. For one, when I'm reading the script and I'm reading who's in the film, and I'm like, what the hell do they want with me? What am I gonna bring to this? I have no idea. But but I told myself if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it all the way out. And I was literally a student the whole film. I'm watching Aaron, who is a method actor. I had no idea what that was, but just that's a person who is, they are that character from the day we start shooting to the day we wrap. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Wow.
He was not Aaron Eckhart. He was Staff Sergeant Nance.
Right.
And that was just so incredible to me. I was like, this guy goes home as Staff Sergeant Nance. You know what I mean?
Totally.
It was incredible. Michelle, who is the toughest yet sexiest chick on the face of the planet. I don't understand how she makes the two work, but she does. Just watching what they were doing and trying to keep up basically is all I could really do.
Now, you mentioned that he's in character the whole time, and usually movies like this, the cast is required to go through a lot of basically boot camp training.
Oh yeah.
You had to do that, I assume.
Absolutely.
What was it like?
It was just under hell. Yeah. If hell is here, it was right
like
there.
The 7th level or something
There
like
you
that.
go. Something like that.
All right.
Very, very difficult, very, very physically trying. The guys that were training us were, true to life Marines. The highest rank that you could get in them. I think it was a gunnery sergeant, a sergeant major, and a master sergeant, something like that. Basically, you can go no higher in the Marines than these three guys.
Okay.
So they knew what the hell they were talking
Learning
about.
from the best. If there's any message that I can see in this film, it's sort of about the camaraderie between the soldiers, brothers in arms kind of stuff. Do you think that Marines that might be serving, in Afghanistan or Iraq, if they see Battle LA, that they're going to like the portrayal of the soldiers in there?
I definitely think so. That was something that the guys that were training us were adamant about. It was like, this needs to look like, you guys need to look like real live Marines. To the point where even something as simple as, okay, you watch a regular movie where there's a shootout and you see a guy duck behind a car, and he'll normally duck behind the door of the car. They were like, do not do that, because bullets go through doors.
You will get killed.
You will get killed. You hide behind the wheel well of the car. Like, they made sure, like, just little details like that. They made sure that we knew stuff like that, so that when it came down to it, you weren't, hiding behind the window of a car thinking that the bullet was going to bounce off the glass. It's like, no, you'll die right there. Get over here.
Right.
Like, that was the kind of stuff that they were showing us.
Okay.
So, yeah, they definitely made sure that we looked like Marines.
Now, I know that we're running short on time, but I was hoping if you can maybe give us some kind of update on Red Tails. I know that one was shot a long time ago. I've been dying to see it. George Lucas and
actually shot that one before we shot this one.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
I know the last I heard is that this is George Lucas's baby, so he's putting the finishing touches on and making sure that it's the best film that it could possibly be. I do not know exactly when it's coming out. That too was an incredible experience, and I'm waiting on it the same way you are, bro.
Awesome.
I don't know.
Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see more Neo in movies. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it.